Right, still, still under algebra, we also have factorization. Okay, to factorize is to single out that which is common between two terms. But there are many ways you can do factorization. There is common factorization where you just check what is common between two or three terms. There is the factorization by grouping where you put two terms in groups and you take or you single out that which is common, and there is a difference of two squares. Right, so in this case, when you see one number or one term is squared and in between two there is a negative sign, okay, you must have in mind that it is a difference of two squares. But the difference of two squares must match with numbers known as perfect squares. You know, perfect squares. For example, 1 times 1 will give you 1, 2 times 2 will give you 4, 3 times 3 will give you 9, 4 times 4 will give you 16. So these numbers are said to be what? Perfect squares. 5 times 5 will give you 25. 6 times 6. So what you have here, these numbers are perfect squares. I'm not saying these are the only perfect squares we have. So you must first check, can 32 be expressed as a perfect square? No, 32 is not a perfect square because 6 times 6 is 36. So 32 is not a perfect square. Can 50 be expressed as a power of 2? No, 50 is not a perfect square. So there is something that is common to these two terms. So we must take that which is common, and when we are done, we will see. So we have 32, which is squared, or 32x squared minus 50 squared. So what is common between this term and this one? What is common? Right, 2 is common. 2 can divide into this number and also in this number. So you take 2 out, okay? This term divided by 2, you end up getting 16x squared minus 50 divided by 2 is actually 25. Right. Can 16 be expressed as a power of 2? Yes, because 4 times 4 is 16. What about 5? Yes, because 5 times 5 is 25. So you make sure that this should have a square and this term should have a square. Right, so you continue to open. This will be 4 squared x squared minus 5 squared. Right, so everything inside the bracket are squared. 4 is squared, x is squared, 5 is squared. The moment you reach this point, ignore the what? The squares, and write what is inside the bracket as two sets. So say 2 open bracket x 4x minus 5 close, open another bracket. Here I've used the positive sign, so here use a negative sign. So 4x plus 5. Now this 2 is common, so 2 outside and use this, and this is your answer. Remember, when you are solving paper 1, okay, you always write your answer here. So 2, okay, then we have 4x minus 5, open another one, 4x plus 5. By so doing, you get 2 marks. So this is the difference of two squares. Make sure the key part, two terms must be separated by a negative. If there is positive, then that is not the difference of two squares. The other thing, all these terms should be in square forms. When you have that, then that is it. All right, so thank you.